I personally don't think we should give the same treatment to all of the customers because they all respond to us in different ways. Like, an instance, we have some customers that are very, very friendly and some not that too friendly. So I think the way we should approach them should differ, and then the treatment we should give them could also differ. Am I right? Well, this is it. Knowing how to treat people who come to buy from you would make them to probably become, more loyal customers, or will chase them away. Of course, there's some people that no matter what you do, they are not just meant to be your loyal customers. But then you need to understand how everybody acts and then treat them differently. And the first step to that is to understand how these people operate. Well, from experience, I've noticed the way clients operate. In this video, I'll be telling you 3 different types of customers you will surely encounter in your business. First of all, this statement, the customer is always right, is not true. The full statement is the customer is always right in terms of taste. Take note of this. It's going to save you from a whole lot of inconveniences, because at times the customer feels like you should go heaven and earth for the person to get his or her satisfaction, right? And then some customers who don't need to try because they will just come and tell you customer is always right, customer is always right. Please, customers are not always right. Before you go and kill somebody or put yourself inside debt because of customer, take note of that, please. I will tell you about 3 types of clients that you will surely meet, and if you watch this video to the end, I will show you the secret which you can use to convert them into long-term customers. The first set of people are the ones that were sent by your village people. Well, not really village people, but it seems like their aim of coming to this life is to just come and torment you. Yeah, there are clients like that, there are customers like that you are going to surely meet, right? So they would frustrate you with everything that they have. Nothing works at all for them. And also, well, they say you should not pursue people, so you would still want to sell to them, right? And then some of them, again, they show you their true colors in the course of the service. That's when the service is already going on, and then they just act as if they want to just frustrate you. Some of them can be so abusive, some of them can be so authoritative and all that. Some of them can call you a scammer and all that. There's some people that it just seems like they just came to your life to come and torment you, basically. Like, that is the reason. These are the kind of clients that can make you to think about your life, to know whether or not you are doing what you were called to do. Some of these people that used to insult bus drivers for no reason in the public space, some of these people that will slap somebody in a queue and all that, these are all human beings that do buy one thing or another. You could get 1 or 2 of them coming to your circle to buy from them. So don't think anybody that comes to your circle is normal. Some people are just like, it's just as if some people were sent by their village people to come and torment you. So you have to take note of this type of people, and then you need to know how to diffuse them. Now, the number 1 thing that you need to take note of is they are going to be aggressive and possibly abusive. Now, please, whatever you do, try your best not to lose it. The moment you lose it, I think it will most likely be game over, because everybody will just be bringing their own version here, and then nobody will come. So you have to try your best to be the one that will calm the situation down, right? Now, some of these particular people, the best way to do is just to find a way to separate, and everybody should just go their way without the service going on. So when you notice a trait of somebody like that, and then you feel like you cannot handle the person, please, it's not by force for you to close every client. You understand? So you can just do well by not closing the client. Well, but if there's a prospect that you can actually close the clients, then you can actually use some particular tactics to hold the clients down. There are ways to calm these clients down. One of the ways to calm them down is to get everything that people are discussing documented. This is going to be much more easier if it is an online transaction or if people are chatting online, right? So if it is a call or if it is through text messages, try to make sure that everything that is going to happen is going to be noted. And if you know this kind of people, make sure before you, in fact, not just that, in general, make sure that before you render any service to anybody, you have it documented, everything, and then you go back again and ask the person every single thing. Ask the person if the person is okay with that. When the person gives you that particular consent, and then you move on. Now, at that moment, if everything works according to the way both of you have agreed, if the person comes to bring up another madness, then the person has nothing on you. Why? Because you just have to go back to the history and show the person, right? Most likely at that point, the person will have to calm down when the person sees that you know what you're doing and you have proved to the person that that's what the person said initially. And then at that moment, the person will now start coming back in a calm version. Now, there are some people that would still not come in a calm way. Well, if you know how you can maneuver around this type of people, please drop it on the comment section. Number 2, I'm talking about the nice but perfectionist client. Now, this particular side of clients, they are not like the first ones. They were not sent by your village people. No. All what they want is they just want the job to be done, right? So their own is that they need something that is going to give them results, and they believe that if you don't give them the right thing, they are not going to get the right result at the end of the day. all what I want is for my car to be fixed so that it won't make that noise again after 1 month. So what these people do is that they make research by themselves, they make findings by asking 1 or 2 friends and people around. When they ask all of these people at random and all that, and when they make different research, they get different informations, and some of the informations that they get may be right, while some of the information they get may be wrong, but then they don't care. All what they know is that they are informed, in quotes. So they come to you for you to make the service for them because they want to be perfectionist, but then they already have a preconceived mindset on how everything's supposed to go. And now you're going to have a kind of like dictatorship from them. Even though you are the professional, you're going to have them dictating to you, telling you, no, this should be like this, no, that should be like that, no, this should be like this, that should be like that. If you are somebody in the creative world, then you should understand this type of people I'm talking about. So they will want to dictate to you. Now, number one thing you need to know is that you need to know the difference between this type of people and the first set of people. What you need to do to these people is understand where they are coming from. They are not bad people, they just want to get results. If you understand that, it will be able to help you to know how to approach them. So you see them from that mindset that, they just want to have results. What you do is you can actually agree to what they say and then try to now tell them that, but this could be done like this and that could be done like that. However, some of them will still be arguing with you, right? Because somebody has told them that and that person has told them this. When this person tells you that and all that, what you have to do now at this point, this is what I normally do, is that, well, there may be many routes to solve the problem. If that's the route that the person wants, I still advise them, I feel this route is better, but if you want us to do it like this for you, we will do it. So should we go on? The people will most likely say yes, and then you will now do it for them as they want. Now this is the trick with them. When you are done with everything, right, they may now go back and make research and find out that the initial thing you were advising them to do is the way they were supposed to go. They will now come back to you again with that. But you see, at that particular point, whatever you do, is kind of like subject to you. Why? Because just like the first set of people, you've documented everything. So you just want to just show them that they've actually agreed, and you told them initially to do that particular version, but then they said no. Now, another thing again about this perfectionist again that is so annoying is that after you've given them advice and after they've clearly kicked against your advice and told you to do what they want you to do, when you are done doing everything, they will now ask you, so now what do you think? Do you think this is the best thing to do? My brother, my sister, I've told you already, sir, man, that no, this is not the way we should go. Why are you now asking me after you forced me to do it? What are you expecting me to say? I've met somebody like this before, and it was also annoying to me that I offered to refund the person back the money, but the person refused. The person said I must finish his work. So yeah, you need to take note of this particular set of people. We have this particular set of people again, that's the doubters. These ones are scared basically from past experience. So somebody with maybe a similar product, or maybe not even a similar product or service, have done something to them that maybe scammed them or maybe didn't give them the result that they wanted, and because of that they are scared. Now this particular set of people will be so scared of whatever you tell them. Well, they will feel like you're a professional, you should know more, but then so they may feel like maybe you are hiding something from them, or maybe in terms of payment, if it is online, they may be scared of getting scammed and all that. What you need to do to this set of people is that before you end up moving more, if you observe that somebody is acting in this particular way, don't just go ahead to tell the person more and more about the product only and then make the person see you as, you want to just get the money and get the job done. Try to build trust, right? By communicating and some things like that. You can use 5 minutes to build trust. If it is through chatting, through calls, try to just make the person to feel comfortable around you. When the person feels comfortable around you, the person will be more okay to whatever you have to offer and all that. And then last but not least, we have the good ones. These ones, they are just good. They give you the work. As far as you deliver what they ask you to do, you don't have any problem with them. Well, the funny thing about this is that the client that tend to get more aggressive at times and maybe get angry with you and all that, at times they used to be the most loyal customers. So you see, don't just sideline somebody because the person acted as annoying. You get, please just try to embrace them. At the end of everything, you may end up having a long-term customers with them. That applies to the people also that are perfectionists. If you can get them what they want at the end of the day, and if they feel like you understand them, trust me, they can end up recommending lots of people to you, like you are going to so marvel, right? So just take note of this particular set of people. Can you share your experience with your client? Are there some particular type of clients that I didn't mention? Do it to drop it in the comment section. Do it to like this video, share it, and follow me. This is my advice for you. Take it and please don't leave it.